What's good, job buzz? What's good, man? We got I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if this Matty Johns or not, but we got a Fox League reaction, man. It says Storm show Premiership credentials whilst Bulldogs still looking for answers. I ain't gonna lie. Storm look good. If you had them Storm look good, and them Bulldogs, word to Brusky, no cap, looking for answers. What the fuck going on with the Bulldogs? What the fuck going on? Hey, these Storm, that Penrith win, you know, it's a win in itself. You know, you go talk about that. It's a great win. But I think it gave these boys a confidence to where they feel like they can beat anybody. Now they know how good. That's what that game was, low key, for both teams. Now that I think about it, that game showed how good are we really. Are we really that good? You know, we know we good. We know we can win. But are we really that? I ain't gonna lie. And that Storm came out that game. This nigga right here, this cheesing ass, athletic ass. Oh man, I wanna knock that nigga out. Coach, what's up? We get in the boxing ring before the grand final. I ain't gonna lie. If the Storm finna make the grand final, I'll knock this nigga out for the opposing team. Send me the address. I'll go knock him off. Where the brother? You ain't gotta complain. I'll go get that nigga going. Y'all not gonna have to deal with Coach. I only put him out for the day. He out for the day. Concussion. You know what I'm saying? He can't play. He good. You feel me? He'll be back next season. Y'all Storm do your thing. But where the Brusky? This nigga here. Man, let's see what the guys got to say. Let me call y'all.
Melbourne holding off a spirited Bulldogs.
Come on, this nigga here though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Coach, real deal special, real deal different, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga special. That nigga's special, man.
Holding off a spirited
Monster.
Bulldogs effort tonight and securing their place in that all-important top two of this Premiership race. They had to work very hard for it, but they'll be playing finals footy at Amy Park, a place that they have proven time and time again to be
That's at the Crizib.
Unstoppable.
That's at the Crizib, huh?
Kevin Walters, Michael Ennis, and Mal Meninga. What an
Storm got a home
Friday
game
night here on Fox. If that was a preview into finals footy, we cannot wait for 3 weeks' time. And
so do top 4 teams all get a home game, or you feel me?
All 4 sides in action were something to behold.
Fantastic night. So obviously gave us a bit of insight into finals footy, but just the closeness of the game. You know, one team skips away, the other team comes back into it. You know, so it was just an arm wrestle, or whether they call them cycles these days. I'm not quite sure what they call them these days, but just hanging in there. It was just a spirited effort by all sides.
My nigga out here bleeding. I ain't gonna lie. Get some. Where the trainer at? Wipe my nigga face.
Defensive effort in that second half was unbelievable. They completed 100%. And I think they only had possession of 36 of it, and territory 29% in that second half, and just kept on, pushing the Bulldogs away. So a great night of footy.
Big moment when Harry Grant
last
went
home
to
game
the
versus the Roosters,
and they scored the Storm, which got them away from the Bulldogs. But 3 tries each in the game.
My nigga Harry did go to the bench.
So the Bulldogs, I know they'll be disappointed with the loss, but they can take a lot out of this game. And it's not a finals game. It's still round 25, whatever we are. So I think they'll walk away from here disappointed with losing, but also knowing they can compete with the top teams. And
man, I think that's the thing though. The Bulldogs, see, that's the shit. We talking about you know you compete with the top teams. We say that we've been saying about these other squads, but bro, the Bulldogs know they know they can compete. The thing about the Bulldogs, it ain't no question can they compete, man. They look at their roster, they think they know they can compete, bro. It's just, can they win? Can they win against I ain't gonna lie, can the Bulldogs win against the top team? Then, cause they be going out here and losing against a middle pack Tigers. You feel me? But man, then they go out here and lose on some oh my God, the Bulldogs, they didn't make me mad because they supposed to be fucking cheat codes, man.
But also knowing they can compete with the top teams.
You feel me? I feel like the Bulldogs know they can compete. They gotta go out here and win, man.
Last week, and shows us somewhere, where they're at leading into finals.
Yeah, some great signs tonight, I thought, for the Melbourne Storm in a couple of areas.
Storm look good, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Moments without Jerome Hughes, where they've looked a little vulnerable, and yet 2 of their tries tonight came from some brilliance from Jonah Pezzett, who came on at certain stages of the game, and then also Tyron Wishart, who set up that first try for
Wishy.
Craig Bellamy has waxed lyrical at different stages throughout the year.
Oh my God, excuse me.
The best.
A lot of them Storm look good, bro. Them Storm is very good, bro.
Wishart, who set up that first try for
I hate to say that shit,
Craig
but
Bellamy has waxed lyrical at different
Storm
stages throughout the year, because their attack has been the best in the competition statistically. and regularly scoring over 30 points a game. But it's been, when he talks consistency, Craig's talking about defence, because he knows at this time of the year just how important it is.
Defence wins championship
tonight on their try line, and as you said, Mal, territory was heavily lopsided towards the Bulldogs down there, and their defensive performance tonight, he said it last week that he thought it was their best defensive performance against Penrith. Well, they've backed it up again tonight, and this Melbourne Storm side now.
Storm look good. Storm is rolling. I ain't gonna lie. It's a storm incoming. It's finna get rainy in this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can't even lie, man. Shout out my Penrith niggas, man. These Storm look good, bro. Just real shit. They look very good, very strong. The Penrith win was the one that then you feel me? They came out here, beat these Bulldogs looking good while doing it. Wasn't too coach reliant, you know what I'm saying? Coach, he didn't have to be a superhuman to win.
It's Penrith. Well, they've backed it up again tonight, and this Melbourne Storm side now heading towards a week one final down at Amy Park, which has traditionally led towards them getting through to a prelim final, which then leads towards another grand final for this
so it's 3 rounds
club and under the coaching of Craig.
I love it. So, I'm excited.
Yeah, wonderful night. I thought Munster there. I thought he was absolutely terrific tonight, and they've established themselves now as one of the top 2 sides in the regular competition.
Munster like, man, nah. He's like, Munster, you was finna go knock that nigga out. But I was finna sleep that nigga.
Yeah, I thought he was absolutely terrific tonight.
He thought shit was a joke. I was finna throw that left hook.
Established themselves now as one of the top 2 sides in the regular competition, which is a phenomenal achievement. Yeah. It really is.
And that man on screen, you mentioned him, Cameron Munster, he is our KFC FLG MVP. Mal, just marvel in this Melbourne side and what they were able to do tonight, and really this season, to be able to finish top 2 again. Yep. Have Munster back in the halves. They're still waiting for their main man, Jerome Hughes, to come back.
Months.
They've another extraordinary year. They're just so consistent.
That was months on that falling pass. I didn't know that.
They are the golden standard. Them and Penrith. Penrith, I thought there was another great performance by them again tonight. But they just keep on doing it. They've been doing it for 20-odd years. And they're just so consistent. And the commentary was that they are the golden standard. Them and Penrith, Penrith, I thought there was another great performance by them again tonight, but they just keep on doing it.
I know they're gonna block all this shit. I don't be wanting to put the fucking watermark on it, but I literally be having to.
20-odd years, under Craig Bellamy. It's just it's a fantastic club, and obviously with the players, and then off the back of Cameron Munster, I think he stepped up again tonight. He was everywhere. His effort levels were great. Defensively, he was very good. His kicking game was great. Harry, he obviously got sin bin tonight. But still, he was still very effective. And then,
Cam, one of them niggas, he not the most athletic, not the strongest, not the fat, not none of that shit. But he a dog. I ain't lie, he a dog. that's what he is. He a dog.
Eli Katal,
how
good a player
that craziness to him.
Munster. I thought Mooney did a great job defensively out there, marking Kikau and Bronson Cherry as well. So some of their unheralded stars, Kev, that were highly impressive tonight as well.
Yeah, they play well as a team, don't they? Regardless of who's in the side, who's not playing, they just man up. And Cameron Munster was one of these guys that he plays to. Storm were a pretty structured team, but also he's got the ability to play off the cuff. And we saw a couple of moments there in the highlights where he sees opportunities and he just goes after them. Harry Grant's a lot like that
a dog,
as well.
Man.
So, whilst they're great playing with the structure and their defence, but they got players in that side that can just really see playing with the structure.
Hold up, 209. That's just 291 games in general. That's not 291 finals games. Yeah, it was finals.
But they got players in that side that can just really see things a tackle or two ahead, and they try and get advantage of it. And Munster's certainly one of those players. He was very good tonight. It seems like he's enjoying his football. He's got a big smile on his face.
Big smile and a big mo on his face.
Big mo, and the mullet's going too. The hair's growing. So he's getting ready for finals. They're a finals team, aren't they? That's an incredible story how they've made so many preliminary finals and grand finals in the last. Is that 8? Is that the 8th time they've finished first or second in the last 10 years?
Isn't it?
Wow. Storm, y'all be saying it. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all be saying it. Excuse me. Y'all be saying that shit though. The Storm are fucking they just said the gold standard. Damn. Top 2 in the last 8 years. what, 8 times top 2? And what? Hold on, what did he say?
Story how they've made. He's getting ready for finals. They're a finals team, aren't they? Like that's an
Top
incredible
2
story how they've made
for the
so
last
many,
8 years.
Preliminary finals and grand finals in the last. Is that 8? Is that the 8th time they've finished first or second in the last 10 years?
Isn't it?
That's
8 times in the last
And that's
10
11
years,
wins
first
from their
and
last
second.
12
That's wow. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Games. Their only loss over that time was to Manly, and it was by 2 points in round 20. Our VB hardest working player from this game. When you talk about, I guess, new players stepping up and filling roles, I mean, this guy, Eli Katoa, has now been a part of the Storm system for a couple of years, and
Get off.
he's just proving to be a match winner for them week in, week out, and will have a huge say if they are to be there in the deeper part of the season.
Yeah, well, the true test is when you come up against the best, and you know tonight he was up against one of the best back rowers in Villiam.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
You know,
my nigga's a monster.
Up against one of the best
my nigga's a monster. What the fuck? Hey, look how he threw my nigga get caught out. Stiffy, don't try that shit with me. Oh my God! He put up. Oh my God! Fend to the chest. That boy said, "Sit down, little boy." Oh my God! What the fuck? My nigga was on some shit.
The best, and you know,
my nigga was on some Big Junior. Even like Big Junior out there.
He was up against one of the best back rowers in Villiam.
Get off me! Get off me!
Phenomenal. Both of them went at it.
Boy, these big niggas is different.
Yeah, well,
I ain't lie. Oh, I gotta watch dog highlights.
Against the best, and you know tonight he
dog
was up
crazy.
against one of the best back rowers in Villiam and Kikio, and the battle was phenomenal. Both of them went at it physically.
Dog crazy.
You saw the
Excuse
defender
me.
he got on Viliami there, who's a terrific defender, but he's had a great season. What a signing he's been, Mel.
He's been excellent. I mean, I don't know how the Warriors let him go, to be honest with him. He had a breakout year in his first year for the Warriors, and then obviously he probably struggled in his second, with most young kids do. And he's sort of, you know, he hasn't played much league before as well, and then he's come to the Melbourne system again. It's just shown you how strong that Melbourne system is, and all of a sudden he's blossomed into one of the best edge back rowers in the competition, and that fend on Viliami.
How do you do that to Viliami kick out?
It's obviously
that's crazy. You can tell my boy Big V was tired though. He was out that bitch jogging like a motherfucker, but boy, he put that bitch in his chest. I ain't lie, you ain't doing no grown man. Boy, he did that nigga bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Back rows
he did that
in
shit
the competition,
crazy.
And that fend on Viliami.
How do you do
Big
that?
Dog, I ain't like Big Dog a monster.
It's obviously
You're asking the right bloke.
He makes it look easy.
Look here, I wore a few. I nearly lost an ear one day. I got to drop my teeth.
Niggas be out there crazy, man. You niggas crazy, bro. Play a crazy ass sport.
About those are 2 years But Katoa, Brandy walked past him a couple of weeks ago live at a game, and he said he could not believe how thick he is through the thighs and chest. Like, and he's so athletic as well. You saw there when he got the ball, he ran away to score the try. So
80 minutes, plays 80
minutes, yeah.
Week,
and you know, we didn't get to see it tonight, but normally those crossfield kicks that the Storm put in, they're all going to Xavier Coates, but he's a target too when they need points. So
30
he head top and shit.
You know, so that's huge for a big man. 80 minutes of rugby league.
Is he a kangaroo? Man. Is he eligible for the kangaroo?
He's Tongan, mate.
Is he Tongan too?
I gotta watch that video on that shit. What's this don't make it stay there? I gotta see what y'all talking about. But I don't understand it. That's really why I haven't watched it, and I don't want to get into some shit like I have no clue why. I have no business watching that shit has nothing to do with me. But I ain't gonna lie, if y'all watching this, if one of y'all boys could explain in the comments what's going on with this. My boy Payne Haas and is picking a country to represent and what he just I don't know what's going on with the Tongans part of it. Y'all boys let me know, bro. I really would like to know. So is the Tongans trying to? I don't know. I have no clue what it is. Literally, and I ain't want to watch nothing because I have no business. You feel me? Commenting on that shit because I'm not from nowhere over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect no niggas, but I would love to know like what's going on with the international players and like. Cause the Olympic niggas be fake trying to do it too. Like Joel Embiid, he'll want to go play for Cameroon. Like he was born there, but he grew up here part of his life. You know, Kyrie wants to play for Australia. That nigga's a nigga. That nigga grew up in New York, fucking New York City. You feel me? That nigga ain't no fucking Australian. Like shout out my nigga Kyrie. He lived there. How many years he lived there? I don't know how long he lived in Australia, but it's not like he didn't live there, but. My nigga, his basketball game and all that shit, he's a New York nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga dance like a New York nigga. It ain't nothing Vincent.
Is he tonguing too?
That's what it is.
Oh, damn.
That's another one
Is he
also
tonguing
linked.
too?
The other positive thing for
These
Melbourne
Aussies trying to cheat. Y'all trying to cheat, nigga.
is a couple of times tonight we saw the shots of Jerome Hughes and Jake Duke reporting that he may play in round 27, which is a huge plus for them to get the Dally M medalist back. As frustrating it is for Jerome having time off with that shoulder, a freshen up as well in a lot of ways. Because there's big periods over the last 2 years.
I ain't gonna lie, these two good ones. I love it. Storm and Rooster. Roosters. Oh, this is a big one for the Roosters. Ooh. I can't. Damn. We got round 26 predictions coming. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I already know my answer. I ain't gonna lie. You should know the answer if we being real.
Because of his heritage, being a Kiwi, that he carries a lot of that load through that mid part of the season when they lose those key players through Origin. So mentally that freshen up is enormous for them. And then Ryan Pappenhausen getting through 80 minutes tonight wasn't perfect, but it was bloody good for a return.
The flip side of that too is Wishart gets an opportunity, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
Into finals in case something does happen in the finals where someone gets injured or can't play a game. Well, he's match hardened already, isn't he?
Yeah. The other, which is unfortunate for Karma Kamutha, but his HIA means he's out, which means we'll probably get a look at Nelson too next week. So he then gets minutes under his belt and an opportunity to force his way into that finals-bound Melbourne Storm side. So
that's a game-changing
and an
player right
opportunity
here.
to force his way into.
He got to get that tribe, man. That's good defense though. That's good defense, Pat.
Next week, so he then gets minutes under his belt and an opportunity to force his way into that finals-bound Melbourne Storm side. So.
Nelson loves a game against the Roosters. I feel like he always has big ones at the back end of the year. And that's next week.
I think that's one of the
secrets
this year to success through the finals is whether you got your best players back. You know, so they're all healthy, fit to go. You know, obviously, really keen to to obviously make their plays through the final series, and Melbourne's getting back to that stage. I think all those 4 teams we've seen tonight, I think. I mean, I'm not quite sure if any injuries were come out with the Dogs, but I'm thinking that most of those teams are getting players back.
Shout out to the boys. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was saying the whole time, these Storm fucking dogs, but I ain't gonna lie, these Storm are tough, bro. I genuinely... Storm is tough. Them Bulldogs, they gotta get that shit together. It's not even like there's something wrong with them. They just gotta lock in. They may lock in for the finals, but it's hard for teams to just try to lock in, but it's hard. Y'all know, bro. Y'all didn't watch sports before. It's not easy to lock in after your team just been losing and then just think, since the games matter now, we're just gonna not lose. Nah, it don't work like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that shit serious. I would say for this shit, from really like now, like round 25, like round 23 and on, if we a finals team, we may rest a few of our big dogs, and you know what I'm saying, round 25, right? Like around like this, we may rest a nigga if we know how good we are and we not worried about shit. But if we gotta go out here and prove ourselves, if we gotta build confidence as a team, man, we going out here to kill niggas every time, especially them Bulldogs, but they should be out here building confidence. I got one more put up though. What they say, 40-0, South Superb Young Guns stand tall as the Foul Dragons left for answers. Let's see what the guys got to say, man. Shout out them Rabbits, man. Look beautiful. Maddies, come here, nigga.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Hope you're having a good night. Hey, guys, keep the applause going. Let's try and hit Billy Moore.
Yes, sir. Shout out to God.
There you go, Billy. Mate, geez, lucky to fly down today with cyclonic conditions.
In a boat.
Oh, you're in the boat?
Yeah, just paddled down the
In
highway.
the boat.
Yeah, geez, what about that?
That nigga said, he got to fly down now. That nigga said, in the boat.
Geez, lucky to fly down today with cyclonic conditions.
In a boat.
Oh, you're in the boat?
Yeah, just paddled down the highway.
Yeah, geez, what about that? Mate, I could talk about the weather all night.
Yeah, that's not.
Particularly storm fronts.
Wet,
Yeah,
low pressure systems.
How many millimetres, reckon, boys?
What it is, since records first started, the most rain we've had in August ever.
When it records.
But I ain't lie, I'm not even there, but all them games that I watched, but it was all wet games. Like, every game was wet.
18 something.
1848.
Yeah, I think it's 68.
Wow. Well,
No, but it's bad. It's bad.
do you want to keep going with the records? What about this? Tonight, 40-0
That is the biggest win Souths have ever had
Woo-wee.
over a Dragons team.
That's tough.
I know, mate, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look, 40-0. On the positive side, if there's a silver lining for South, all the injuries this year, it's all these young blokes getting a chance. The young fellas tonight for South were fantastic.
The two smallest players on the field, young Joe Gray and our man Ashton Ward, they were superb.
Excuse me.
But in saying that, they were superb.
Yeah, Alex.
The Dragons were equally
Work, Alex.
as bad.
Foul.
I low-key be wanting to watch some games twice, bro, because like you see it different.
It was. It's
the first time was like a raw reaction. Then the second time when you could see like the skill of the try. That's why I be replaying shit so many times. You know what I'm saying? Because like, but the first time I see that shit, this is my first time seeing it. I just see the boom, 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 boom. Second time I can see, excuse me, come here. Oh my God, dummy. You can see the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
I did not see this coming. Like, they should have beat the Bulldogs. They beat the Raiders.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody expected this.
Should have beat the Warriors last week on over there. This was very inept.
Tallis Duncan.
Yeah, he's going good.
The edge back rower that's playing in the centres, offloading there, it's a high quality.
Do you know what, Billy? I reckon the best football he's played, young Tommy Fletcher to get the double good on him. I reckon the best football I see Tallis play was almost as a lightweight middle. Played really good, but you're right, he can play anywhere.
Does Jai Gray stay in number one?
Oh, he has to. Even you mean when the trail comes back?
Yeah.
Has to.
What a good moment for this young bloke.
Yeah,
good dummy here.
Oh, show and go.
They were pumped for him. Yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
At least there's a popular Fletcher who played at South.
Come here. Come here. That shit was tough.
Oh, look at this, mate. Like, in those conditions, 40-0.
Get off me, nigga.
And you look at the Dragons side,
That's
the
crazy.
experienced blokes on that Dragons side, I mean, come on.
I thought South worked out a little bit of a chink in the Dragons' armour through King Tongi. They missed a fair few tackles. That one near the death there was pretty bad, but they worked it out. They stuck at it. Yeah. They kept at him.
They
waited for the mistakes from the Dragons.
They completed at 95% in the West.
South.
So you think if you're a South fan, you think with that youth, Bennett's there again next year. If they don't have the same number of injuries, we all sort of thought they'd be on the edge of the 8. Well, I think they've definitely shown they've got the ability, but their window was shut. I reckon Cody Walker, Latroy, you think they haven't got too many more years left? Next year, 26 might be the time they deliver.
Big season.
Next year for the Rabbits? Next year? I lost a lot of teams next year, but bro, like that's what I said in the other video, bro. It's like all the squads is good. Am I tripping? Like, okay. The Titans, they might real deal be shitball. They might be shitty. Like they might. I ain't even trying to do nothing. Shout out my niggas in Gold Coast. You some real niggas. Gulf Coast, I think it is, or Gold Coast or Gulf Coast. My bad. I don't want to disrespect your city, where you from, whatever what you rapping, what you let me bang your shit, but bro, it's like it's a lot of these teams at the end of the year. They showing they got a lot of fucking potential, bro. Like they can win. They're showing they can win against the best of the best. It's weird.
Ward, the young fella, mate. Honestly, he looks like Lockie Galvin's nephew. Like he's just like he looks 14, mate.
Well, what is this? He's his third or fourth game in first grade. So he's doing really well.
Nice little left foot dink.
He's got a great kicking game, but the best thing I like is that he doesn't mind getting amongst the defence really well.
Dog for sure look like he a freshman in high school. Bit might be in 7th grade though. You know that. Dog for sure look 16 max.
Great kicking game.
My dog puberty ain't come through yet. He out here balling on niggas. Man, my dog just now hit puberty. Killing niggas. How old dog is?
Amongst it defensively.
Dog skinny as a henny. He can't even get his muscles in his upper body yet. My nigga, we got a nigga like Big Nelson out there. Grown ass man, killer and he got grown man muscles. The nigga is bald headed. And then we got my nigga out here.
Great kicking game, but
y'all gonna hurt my boy. Y'all gonna hurt that boy. Y'all gonna get that boy hurt. My nigga ain't even got his grown man muscles. He ain't even touched the grown man. We gotta get dog eating right now, boy. Get him on the meal plan right
like he doesn't
now.
Shy away from it.
Excuse me. Oh, that's
tough.
tough.
Chop him down. If he
that's
gets run
tough.
over, well, at least he slowed them down. He'll have a crack. His technique's not too bad there.
Game is Ned Kelly, as they say.
But that try he sets up in the second
He running
half,
right at niggas.
The play before he set it up.
I see you six.
On the short side. The play before he set the try up on the short side, he just nice little bit of tempo.
Come here. tackling,
stagger start, all that sort of stuff, and then the next play puts his man away down the short side.
Fantastic.
He looks 16 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
No
when
cap.
he fills out,
When he grows into his head,
he gonna grow. He ain't even got his man body yet, bro. This is crazy. He gonna grow into his man body. Like he ain't even got his, but a nigga ain't even got his man body yet. That is wild to me. That's crazy.
staggered start, all that sort of stuff.
He ain't even got his
and then
man,
the
like
next
he
play-
don't even got his grown man body yet, and he running at these grown ass, strong ass, crash out ass niggas.
puts his man away down the short side.
He looks 16 years old.
Yeah.
Like, you think when he fills out,
When he grows into his head, he'll be fine.
Should be.
Hey,
It's like a
low blow. Sorry. Full of brains. Full of brains, Ashton.
Chill out on my nigga noggin, man.
Like, geez, weren't they the days? But no, fantastic. It's so good for a young bloke to get a chance before the end of the season to have a breakout performance.
Yeah. Well, you imagine how much those blokes are going to learn off Cody Walker and co.
Oh, yeah.
Over the off-season, they'll come back bigger, better, stronger.
Geez, Jai Gray spoke about before.
Superstar.
Mate, fantastic. Every chance he's had this year, and a little bit like Trey Fuller, we're talking about
These
last
little
week.
niggas tough.
With the modern game, how it is, those big tired blokes in the middle, all this sort of
They
stuff.
can't
the
touch these
blokes
little
just dinking around.
But he brings the energy as well.
Yeah,
like
he does.
He doesn't stop. Like his
Flirting him.
last carry's the same as his first one. Like he's always there. He's always thereabouts. And I think Fletch, you mentioned in the pre-game show when the forwards
T&L,
Thursday night league.
Well
yeah.
done, by the way, Fletch.
Yeah, you know.
I want to
once
see you
again.
double up tomorrow night.
He spoke about how when he's carrying the ball, and the big guys go, well,
Yeah,
if he's doing it,
fearless, isn't he?
Yeah.
But I'd like to see he's doing everything sort of on his own. Like he hasn't really worked out. Like when I'm saying this, when he gets a break, it's all on his own. He's not getting a good ball or a late offload.
Yeah. When it starts to operate with ball players, imagine how dangerous it would be. Now, 40-0, terrific win for South Sydney. If there's one area they need to stiffen up for next year, it's the forwards. And there's talk Wayne Bennett's expressed interest in taking Dave Fafita.
Hey, I get in there right now. Take all that damage, nigga. What's up, Big Pain running at me? I'm sitting Big Pain highs down, nigga. Come on.
I think at the moment they're sort of talking the
Them
Titans
niggas,
about
I ain't gonna lie,
Fafita.
them niggas 6'4", 2, whatever. I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie.
They'll have to
I'm
kick
cool.
in.
Bears were talking to him as well.
Bears.
Yeah, I think he might be going to South.
Finna say who the Bears,
At the
nigga.
moment they're sort of talking the Titans about a figure.
Nigga
that
going to
they'll
the
have kick in.
NFL.
Bears were talking to him as well.
Bears.
Yeah, I think he might be going to South. on his day, David Fafita, it's all about what price you're getting for.
Yeah.
On his day, this guy is as destructive as you can get. And I think Wayne Bennett's the one guy that could unlock in David Fafita what is there.
Tell you what, Billy, though, mate, it's the old saying, they say potential gets coaches sacked. And this is the thing, you can only be talking about what you're capable of for so long.
Yeah. Why does someone have to unlock him? Do you know what I mean? Isn't that your desire to be a first-grade rugby league player, to go out there and...
I reckon
the
that's
best.
a really good point, but I think...
I hate that, like, players who don't want to be the best. I hate that shit, bro. You shouldn't need nobody to unlock you. He not lying.
Why does someone have to unlock
Should
him?
go out there and want to
You
win.
know what I mean? Isn't that your desire to be a first-grade rugby league player, to go out there and...
I reckon
and
that's
do
a
your
really
best?
good point, but I think Dave's lost his way and he needs someone
Fresh start.
to actually look, okay, let's wipe the slate clean. You look
That
at your
is true,
physical
though.
specimen.
That is true. When you in, like, certain systems, though, for a long time, your coach can change your view on the game. I would say that. Word to Bresky.
You've got everything you need. Let's now harness the power in you.
But isn't it funny? Like, you look at Dave, and when Des went there, I thought, mate, Dave under Des, and Des has proved a very, very good man manager, getting as far as fitness, getting the best out of players. You think, like, the Des would have. You know, as I said before, like, you know, what you want Dave with bloke so much ability, you don't want him at the very end looking back and going, geez, I blew that.
Yeah. Well, I think with Des, he got offside with Dave. And he couldn't get the best out of him. He got frustrated with him, and that's why he shoved him back into the Queensland Cup.
Yeah.
I just think that Wayne will be able to work around that a little bit better. He'll have a different take than what Desi does.
Yeah, the old magic dust he sprinkles on people.
He does.
Ronnie Palmer.
Yeah.
Old man magic.
Yes.
Hey, why my nigga laugh like that at the end? Hold on, shout out my nigga Matty, but why my nigga laugh like that at the end? That's that real laugh. He with the guys drinking that beer.
He does. Ronnie Palmer.
Yeah.
Old man magic.
Yes.
Shout out my nigga Matty, man. Shout out my nigga Matty. Hey, shout out y'all boys, gang. I'm just a nigga who enjoys sports, man. Enjoy watching shit like this, bro. I just be vibing, bro. Hope y'all boys enjoy it, man. Shout out to the footy we watch, man. Hell of a games, hell of a matches. Shout out to them rabbits. I ain't gonna lie, like, I learn more when I watch this shit. So yeah, I do got the young bulls that got potential to come out there next year. See, I like that. So it's a lot of squads like that, bro. Got them young bulls who can go do something. Like, y'all gonna go do something, Bulldogs? You feel me? You gonna do something? I said Bulldogs. Like rabbits, eels, fucking cowboys. Who else? Tigers. You know what I'm saying? You got potential. You gonna go live up to it now, though. You feel me? Shout out y'all boys, though. Let me call you up, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm just a nigga at the crib who be vibing, bro. My bad. I keep looking over here. It's a lot of beautiful women over there, so that's why I keep looking over there. But y'all boys stay litty, gang. Hope y'all boys have a great day. Enjoy y'all nights, man. Enjoy y'all day. Appreciate y'all again.